The story begins quietly, almost unnoticed. People around the world start receiving unbelievable deals on the newest iPhone model. The kind of deals that don't make sense. Half price, free delivery, limited stock. And somehow, the websites look real, the emails polished, and the urgency convincing. At first, the victims didn't suspect anything. Why would they? The pages had Apple logos, clean layouts, customer support chat bubbles, even fake reviews that looked like real conversations. But as more people clicked "Buy Now," something darker was happening behind the scenes. For months, a group of scammers had been studying user behavior, analyzing how real customers browse, how they scroll, how long they hesitate on the checkout button. They built their fake store to match every single habit. If you hovered on the product page too long, a pop-up appeared offering an extra discount. If you returned the next day, they greeted you with your name. It wasn't just a scam, it was psychological data engineering. The first red flag appeared when a customer called the supposed customer support line and the number didn't exist. Then another person complained that their tracking number was processing for 20 days. One woman even went to the courier company in person, only to find out the tracking code wasn't in their system. Slowly, complaints surfaced across forums. But by then, the scammers had already taken millions. The operation wasn't run by amateurs. Behind it was a network spread across multiple countries, each person playing a single role. One team handled fake customer emails. Another produced counterfeit invoices. Another specialized in cloning official websites down to the smallest pixel. There was even a group dedicated to responding to customers on social media, pretending to be other satisfied buyers. If anyone questioned the legitimacy, a dozen fake accounts jumped in to defend the page. Thousands of people believed they were getting a deal of a lifetime. The scammers even used influencers, but not real ones. They created deep fake influencers who appeared to unbox the phones. Perfect lighting, perfect audio, perfect hands-on commentary. None of it was real. Computer-generated faces, AI-generated voices, and scripted reviews designed to look authentic. For the first time, a scam blended technology and psychology so well that even tech-savvy people fell for it. As reports increased, cyber investigators began connecting the dots. The scam sites disappeared and reappeared with different names. Payments were routed through crypto wallets that vanished as quickly as they appeared. Every move was calculated to avoid being traced. And while the victims waited for refunds that would never come, the criminals were already preparing the next wave of fake offers. One victim, a university student, saved money for 6 months hoping to upgrade his old device. He saw the discount online and placed the order the same day. When the phone never arrived, he tried contacting support. No response. When he tried calling, the line was dead. When he went to the physical address listed on the website, it was an empty shop lot. He described the feeling as losing a part of myself. Not just the money, but the trust. Another victim was a mother looking to surprise her son for his birthday. She placed the order early, hoping it would arrive in time. She kept checking her email every day, excited, until the moment she realized she'd been tricked. She said she felt embarrassed more than angry. She said she couldn't believe she fell for it. She wasn't alone. Thousands shared the same experience. Investigators traced the scam to a server cluster hosted in a country with very weak cybercrime laws. Even when authorities identified the operators, there wasn't enough international cooperation to arrest them. The scammers continued working confidently, knowing they were out of reach. They even bragged anonymously on dark web forums, calling the scheme the easiest payday of the year. As the story spread, journalists stepped in, interviewing victims, experts, and cybersecurity professionals. They uncovered that the scam had one major weakness. The system relied on fake urgency. The scam manipulated people with countdown timers, only 3 units left, and flash sale ends in 10 minutes. The pressure pushed customers to act without thinking, skipping research or cross-checking credentials. It wasn't stupidity. It was human psychology. Anyone could fall for it under the right conditions. The scam raised serious questions about how easy it is to replicate official websites, fake reviews, and even video testimonials. Experts warned that AI tools are making scams more advanced and more personalized. In the past, scammers sent poorly written emails full of spelling mistakes. But now, scams looked professional, polished, and trustworthy. The world wasn't ready for this level of deception. Government agencies began issuing warnings, but for many, it was too late. The money was gone. The scammers untraceable. The accounts deleted, and the websites offline. Even banks struggled to help because the transactions were processed through third-party payment systems with almost no regulation. People who tried to dispute charges were told it could take up to 90 days, with no guarantee of a refund. As the investigation deepened, one shocking detail emerged. The scammers used stolen identity data to buy ads on major social media platforms. That meant the ads looked fully legitimate, approved, and verified. Victims weren't clicking suspicious links in emails. They were clicking official-looking ads placed right in their news feeds, ads the platforms themselves approved. The platforms later denied responsibility, claiming it's impossible to check every ad manually. By the time the story reached global news, more than 300,000 people had been affected. Some lost small amounts. Others lost their entire savings. The psychological damage was worse than the financial loss. Trust in online shopping dropped significantly. People became hesitant to buy electronics from anywhere except official stores. But even this came with a price. Scammers started spoofing official stores too. The documentary ends with experts warning that this scam is only the beginning. As technology advances, scammers will become more sophisticated. AI will generate more convincing websites, more believable videos, more realistic customer support agents. The next scam may not be about iPhones. It could be about laptops, gaming consoles, cars, or even real estate. The line between real and fake will continue to blur. The biggest iPhone scam of the year wasn't just a fraud. It was a wake-up call. A reminder that in a digital world, trust is fragile. Anyone can become a target. Anyone can fall for a trap carefully crafted to look real. And unless security systems evolve faster than scammers, the cycle will repeat. In the end, the question remains, how many more people will fall victim before the world catches up? Fade to black.